Y'all know what it is.
Yo.
Y'all know who always keeping it gangster, man. Mad Talk, we back, man. It's been 2 weeks. We back.
Long layoff.
Ready?
Had a fucking nor'easter last week. I'm sorry. A cyclone bomb.
Yo. Look. Welcome to another edition of Mad Talk. I'm your boy, Mad Fanatic.
This is the one and only Leaf.
What's popping, man?
And this is episode 4. Or Quattro.
Yeah, Quattro. So, what we talking about today, Lee?
Well, right away,
we got
man.
a lot of things to talk about.
Now we're gonna get me talking.
Got a lot of things.
Now we're gonna get me
on.
talking. First of all, I didn't enjoy that storm last week, so I wasn't able to get out here.
I didn't enjoy it either.
Had a what do they call it, man? It was actually called a cyclone bomb. But at least it wasn't snow, so I couldn't take the ferry over. So we had more time to think about what we're gonna talk about. Now it's what is it? Tuesday now. Saturday night. Let's start right off with the heavyweight championship of the world.
Shout out to Wilder knocking that dude out like I told you he would.
My sport.
Like I told you he would.
Now, unfortunately, we didn't get to debate this last week.
We did.
You had an opinion, and I had an opinion.
I did. Mine turned out to be the right one.
You don't know shit about boxing.
I knew Wilder was going to win, though.
I know quite a bit about boxing. Okay? Now, Wilder did win the fight. Okay? What else can I say?
He did.
But.
What's your problem with Wilder, man? Tell the people your problem with Wilder, because I know you got a problem with Wilder, and I want you to articulate it to the people.
I'm going to articulate it like this. I'm a coach now. My fighting days are they're pretty much done. Unless, sometimes you get out of line. Something could happen. But as an amateur boxing coach now, teaching these kids from the very beginning how they take their first step, how they throw their first punch. This guy, and when I say he does everything wrong, he does everything wrong.
He does.
His footwork is terrible. His balance is terrible.
Right.
He winds up on his punches. He closes his eyes.
Has he ever lost? Has he ever lost winding up on those punches?
Not yet as a professional.
Footwork.
Not yet as a professional.
This is my thing about Wilder, man. First time I watched him fight was with you in New Jersey.
Yeah.
We was in New Jersey, and I was like, this dude is wild, yo.
It was the Stavern fight.
Reckless. Matter of fact, it was the night before we went to, right? It was the night before the Philly game.
Philly game.
Before the Philly game. But I love that he was such a showman, yo. And I feel like he brought excitement back to the heavyweight division. People are getting knocked out. People are getting knocked down. Shit, a lot of these fights with Floyd and these little midgets, nothing against little people and light people. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get lighter myself. But a lot of these fights, nobody gets knocked down, nobody gets knocked out, and it's like,
well, that's
really
always that is why heavyweight boxing is always most popular.
But it hasn't
people
been for
love
a long time, though.
People
He's
love
bringing it back.
to see the knockout. Okay, it's a blood sport.
But how long?
That's
since
what the
it's been
public likes.
popular?
I mean, it's yeah.
So shout out to Wilder for that.
He's bringing a little bit of excitement.
A lot of excitement.
I don't know if it called for the clapping.
A lot of excitement, Wilder. Shout out to you.
But his fundamentals, and it's a timing thing. There's nobody out there right now. They're trying to bump this Anthony Joshua fight like it's Ali Frazier. Let me tell you something. It's not, sir. It is not. Everybody kept saying it was a great fight Saturday night as far as the excitement. Yeah. But that was not a good fight. The first 4 or 5 rounds, Wilder didn't even throw a punch. He doesn't even stick his jab. He just keeps it out there. He tries to set up the only thing he has, the right hand. Right. How does the heavyweight champion of the world not even have a left hook? How, Sway?
Because he's strong enough to
knock
people out with that right cross.
Ortiz fought the perfect fight. To me, he won. It ended up in the 10th round. Ortiz definitely won 7 out of the rounds.
And then he got knocked out.
And this is my biggest problem.
What?
On national TV, we saw what's bad about boxing. What? We saw a referee. Okay, it starts first of all with Shelly Finkel. I didn't even know Shelly Finkel's old blood-sucking ass was still in the sport. But now I know he's got Wilder. Wilder's his guy.
Oh, okay.
So what he does, he pays for everything. He sets up the promoter. He picks the promoter. They pick the judges. They pick the referee. Ortiz had Wilder out on his feet in the 7th round.
Yeah.
Ortiz went to the corner,
Saved by the
got
bell.
his minute, saved by the bell. He was out, done. He comes out. Now they bring the doctor up.
Yeah, give him extra rest.
Gave him another 30 to 40 seconds.
Yeah, coach
that
was telling me about
saved.
that.
That saved Wilder. He shouldn't even have the belt right now. He shouldn't even have the belt
We
right now.
smell a rematch.
No, because there's nothing in that for Wilder. Ortiz a dangerous guy. Had that amateur background, 300 amateur fights. I mean, he fought the perfect fight. What happened was when they started mixing it up, he stood in front of Wilder. He should have kept circling to his right, staying
There
away
is
from his
something
right
there for
hand.
Wilder, though, because that was a Showtime regular free fight.
It was.
They could have a rematch, and people
was.
might pay to see it now.
They might.
They might have said
He is exciting,
They
man.
might be setting up the alley-oop.
But
man.
he
I saw
is
a lot of NFL players talking
sloppy.
about that fight. So
Yep.
a lot of people talking about that fight. People would pay to see the rematch because
Yeah.
now they saw the first one.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, they're going to build up this Joshua fight. They're going to hype it up. It might be in England. And England, you know, that's the thing. Boxing isn't like it used to be in America. Like we're talking about it. I don't even know how this is going to go over on the show. But
Right.
might be a lot of people be like, who?
Yeah.
That's how crazy
We're talking
it
about
is.
boxing.
We're talking
Heavyweight
about
champ.
boxing.
Wilder.
But in London, they fill these soccer stadiums. 100,000 people. There were maybe 10,000 people there the other day in the Barclays.
Yeah.
100,000 outdoor soccer stadium, or as they say in Europe,
Football.
football.
Yeah.
Right? And it'll be packed, so there is money to be made. All right, that's my take. You were right. I got to give you credit. Wilder did technically win, even though he technically
knocked someone out.
lost, in my opinion. But it is what it is. He's still the champ. Now, just staying on boxing real quick. We're doing a lot of boxing today.
Here we are.
This is crazy. It's like
your
I have a
thing.
boxing show that I always
Yeah,
wanted to have.
Always wanted.
You see this, man? They're getting ready to have the biggest rematch. Speaking of good boxing, the Canelo Triple G rematch is coming up on Cinco de Mayo.
That fight was not better than the other one.
What do you mean?
Than the Ward fight.
Which one?
The Ward,
Kovalov.
Kovalov, 2 or 1. The first Triple G
They were
and
competitive.
Canelo fight,
very
it was
competitive.
not better than either one of those fights.
Well,
It was arguably not better than the Floyd fight.
man,
That fight was not entertaining, man. I wouldn't want to watch the fight again. I'm honest.
really?
I wouldn't. That first one, I was like, this is kind of whack.
I actually was at a wedding, as you know.
Yeah.
I didn't get to see it live, so it's never the same. But first of all, I thought Triple G won. I picked Triple G before the fight.
Right.
I thought he clearly dominated most of the action. That's how you're supposed to judge a fight.
I thought a lot of
Who was in
people
control,
thought Triple G won.
you know. But now they got this rematch. I mean, they're both going to make a tremendous amount of money. And Canelo yesterday tested positive for some banned substance, a type of steroid.
And in his defense, he's saying there's a lot
Here
of
we go.
hormones in his meat nowadays, and that he don't take steroids. That there must be some hormones in the meat in Mexico, and
So it's the
I believe him.
tainted beef.
He is
in
kinda
Mexico.
proud, though.
You know what I think happened?
what?
Why don't you ask me?
What do you think happened?
I think I wouldn't say anymore because he fought him once, but at one time he was definitely worrying about
Yeah,
Triple G.
Yeah, he was.
And I think he did it for the first fight, but just didn't get caught. You understand? And I think he tried it again because it worked in the first fight, and he did look stronger. That was a stronger Canelo. He was
He
taking
looked strong in
those
that fight
shots.
before that too against the dude that can't
He
fight.
did. He was getting. Well, we don't know how long he's doing. But
son-
how do you blame it on tainted beef? And just while we're on the subject, how do these people do it? You know, it reminds me of guys who take drug tests. You know you're gonna piss hot, but you still take the test. These guys know they're gonna get tested,
Well, a lot
but
of
they
them,
just
take these things they think is gonna help.
Yeah, to mask
their
it.
Shit, and
Mask
then it didn't work. You know what I mean?
didn't work
I've
for
done that before.
Canelo.
I've
In
taken
my
drug tests
opinion,
with the Q Carbo Herbal Cleanse, but it had a triple money back guarantee, and it worked all 5 times I did it for 5 different jobs. So
wow.
shout out to Q Carbo
Speaking
Herbal
from
Cleanse.
experience, I had a friend though.
It was just weed though, it wasn't steroids.
I had a friend, and well, maybe that's the difference.
Yeah.
These are powerful drugs these guys are taking.
Yeah, maybe it doesn't.
But I'm
matter,
against it,
steroids.
especially in boxing. But they're obviously not going to cancel the fight. You know what I mean? They're going to still have the fight. And
Quickly.
Yeah.
Who you picking for that fight?
I'm going
Triple
to stay
G
with my
again?
guy Triple G.
You don't care that he's getting old?
I do get the
He
point.
looks slower.
I do get the point that everybody's assuming Canelo's the younger guy. He has more improvement. He can improve on his skills. It does seem like it could go that way.
Canelo's lost some of that Grim Reaper about
But
him.
as you,
he ain't killing people no more.
but as you know, I'm very loyal.
When the last time Triple G knocked somebody out?
I'm very loyal. Oh, it's not long at all, man. don't get it messed up. It's not long at all.
A couple years, bro.
And I'm sticking with Triple G.
I think it's a couple years.
I think his champion's pride and his heart. I'm a big Eastern European guy.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna come through with it.
We got a lot with the NFL. Combine just happened.
Yeah.
We're excited about a lot of things there.
I think
Robert Kraft is making babies. Excited about that.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Okay, so let's get into the Combine, right?
Right off the bat. Let's talk about
the story that stole the show at the Combine. Shaquem Griffin, the one-armed bandit. Well, one hand bandit. He got 2 arms. This dude put up 20 reps on the bench press.
With a prosthetic arm.
Do you understand that's 3 more reps than I can do?
Here we go, folks.
Shout out to me, 17 reps on 225. I'll do it whenever you want.
You can do 17 reps of 225 pounds.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to think about that.
Absolutely. I've done it like 100 times. Like, that's what I do.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Whenever I go to the gym, I start off at 225. I literally compare myself to football players in every aspect, yo. I see how far they throw the ball, these scouts. Then I say, how far can I throw the ball? Then I see how many reps they do. How many can I do? Like, I'm literally, like, I compete with everybody, even if they don't know I'm competing with them. I'm competing. But back to this dude.
There
could
be a challenge.
20 reps.
Yes. What about his
fastest 40 in
over 10 years at linebacker.
At least since 2006 for a linebacker. 4.38. And that dude is not even, like, lean and shit. Like, he got a little gut. Like,
how do you not have this guy on your team just to have him in the locker room, making everybody feel like, what am I doing? This guy's doing this.
His arm is extra aerodynamic.
See, only you would say something
because
like
of this. You know what I'm saying? It's just cutting through the wind.
No, this is where I worry about you.
I'm just playing. I'm just joking. Shout out to Shaquem Griffin. I would like to see him on our team, man, but I don't think there's any way he's making it to like the third round when we could afford to pick him.
Yeah, but I think he's gonna make it in this league. This guy has shown.
I mean,
that he's knocking down all the obstacles.
Fucked his hand up. He only got 3 fingers or some shit. He's still successful in the NFL.
Mr. Firecracker.
Yeah. So on the Giants, another story that got a lot of Bronco fans talking in particular. Saquon Barkley blew that shit up, man. Blew the Combine up. And there's a lot of people saying, oh, we got to get rid of CJ because we can get Saquon Barkley. First of all, good luck getting Saquon Barkley at number 5, yo.
Absolutely.
I think he is a lock to go before number 5. I think 1, 2, 3, or 4, any one of them could pick him, especially number 4, right? Even if he is available, though, right? And first of all, hats off to him.
It is. Just to, you know, I'm not a numbers guy. You're the numbers. You're the numbers guy. I'm gonna give you the numbers. This guy, okay, is stronger than Joe Thomas, quicker than Deshaun Jackson, faster than Devon Hester, and he jumps higher than Julio Jones. I'm gonna just put the piece of paper down. I don't believe in you know, taking a running back number 1. But let me tell you, if there ever was a guy, this could be him.
Yo,
these numbers are phenomenal.
They are phenomenal. But like I said, the things that concern me are not those things.
I know.
They're the guy getting millions of dollars for the first time in his life. They're the living in Denver with the added temptation of marijuana. They're the, you know what I'm saying? How you going to fit in with that dynamic? It's picking up the offense. It's performing in this offensive line. Physically, he's got all the tools. There's no reason why he shouldn't
Isn't it also who's his center and who's his guard?
And who stays healthy.
You know,
and
there's a lot to it.
Speaking of the center and the guard, because that's the reason why, despite all these incredible numbers, I would rather improve our guard and left. I say left tackle. I'll call it tackle position because some people do believe Garrett Bowles is a stud left tackle. It will be one day. I think Garrett Bowles is truly a right tackle. So I'd like to get a left tackle and Mike McGlinchey in the first round, and then try to trade back into the first round and get like Will Hernandez, the guard from UTEP. Or of course, the monster, Quentin Nelson, the guard from Notre Dame. If you got him at 5, I wouldn't be mad at you because he's ridiculous, but I think we're in more need of a tackle than we are of a guard because Connor McGovern showed me a few things last year that made me say, we got a guard. You know what I mean? We really do not have a right tackle. Even though the Broncos are keeping Menelik Watson and they think he might improve, and when he was healthy, we were all right. We were 4-1. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. It's exciting to see what the Broncos do. If they got Saquon Barkley, I'm not gonna be mad that we got one of the most explosive players on our team. I'm be a little bit sad to see he's not there, but the writing might be on the wall with CJ, man. I'm still holding on to a little bit of hope that they keep him.
So am I.
But I'm definitely very concerned. He's very concerned. Everybody's worried about.
Oh yeah.
It's very unsure. It's a very fluid situation.
Now, speaking of our Broncos,
let's go. Let's get
what about the news that Mr. Kirk Cousins has narrowed it down to 2 teams, and we're not on that list?
See what I'm saying? He probably knew what I was saying. He's looking at our receivers.
He's been listening
saying,
to us.
Wait a minute. They don't have a 1,000-yard receiver? Okay. Wait a minute. They don't have a tight end? Wait a minute. They don't have an offensive line? Wait a minute. Who's their head coach? Wait a minute.
Maybe I'll just take the money.
Always trying to lowball me?
Maybe I'll just take the money.
I'll go get the bread somewhere to the team that went to the NFC Championship. Why the fuck would I go to a team that hasn't made the playoffs in 2 years over a team that went to the NFC Championship? Who's trying to lowball me? And that's what I was trying to tell John Elway, man. A lot of these moves have put you in a position where you don't have the leverage you had before. Before you had Peyton Manning and you were 5 times in a row in the playoffs. Yeah. Coming off the Super Bowls. Everybody thought you were right there. Now the only people that think we're right there are Bronco fans.
That's it.
That's it. No one else thinks we're the best team in the AFC.
You looking at them.
We think it.
We do.
So let's keep our guys that we believe in.
You
know what I'm saying? And just add a couple pieces and show the world what it is, yo. Let's not get rid of one of our best defensive players and clearly our best offensive player. That's a stupid decision. Do not do it. I love the news.
Once again.
That Kirk Cousins is making the decision for the Broncos to either get Case Keenum or, who I really want, A.J. McCarron.
Yeah.
Because for me, A.J. McCarron solves the problem long term. Case Keenum solves it for a little while.
It's a fix.
He's a Band-Aid. You still got to find somebody to develop with him. And maybe you're hoping you can still develop Paxton. Maybe.
I don't know, man. You weren't upset. That's the other news that came out. And I hate to always be the Paxton killer.
Right.
I feel he seems like a nice guy. I like the kid.
He's a good guy.
He's motivated.
I haven't met him, but he seems like
do you want him as our backup? Are you comfortable with Paxton Lynch as our number 2? Because I'm going to tell you right now, I am not.
If I had my choice and I knew A.J. McCarron was coming to town, Trevor would be my backup.
Well, I was just going to say to you.
Yo. That's for me, that's an ideal situation for
the
next 7 years.
Trevor, Brock, Paxton. Who do we want as our backup?
Trevor.
Trev.
Yeah, I would take Trevor over anybody else I've seen.
I second that motion.
Honestly,
I'm glad we decided.
I think
hopefully
Trevor,
always
one
watching.
of the other things that I think makes Trevor a little hot messy is the pressure of being the guy. I don't think Trevor ever wanted to be the guy. He likes the honest living. I can come in and do a couple games if I'm needed. I don't think he likes that mental pressure of, damn, football is too fucking much, yo.
It's funny. The one time he came in last year.
He's good when he comes in.
He was so calm. He put those drives together at the end of the game. He looked fantastic.
He's not sitting
the
there
next
like,
week
I'm
he
lose
started.
my job. He's like, this is my job.
There might be something to that.
I just come in for a few minutes or a couple games when I'm needed. I think Trevor could be a great backup in the NFL. And I think A.J. McCarron is meant to be a starter. And I think somehow I'm still praying to the football gods to make this happen, yo. I want A.J. McCarron and Trev somehow. And worst case scenario, not even worse because it's not that much worse. I wouldn't be mad at A.J. McCarron and Brock as the backup. Brock is another one that I think is
with Brock.
Career backup, yo.
We both believe in Brock. We do.
As a backup.
Everybody tells it as a backup.
Me too.
All right, so now we're going to stick with sports.
Right.
Okay? What is going on with the mighty New England Patriots?
I don't know, man.
They took that L. I still have nice memories about it.
I have great memories.
It's helping with my winter.
It's one of the ones that I will remember for a lot.
It really will.
Super Bowl.
We talked about how it turned out for Tom. We talked about it turned out for Gronk, right? Matt Paradis. Now the owner of the franchise. Matt Patricia. What am I? I'm thinking about the Broncos.
Our center.
It's our guy.
Earlier.
It's a nice correction by you.
Yeah.
Thanks for pointing that out, though.
It's all good.
Anyways, Robert Kraft. Have you heard this story, man?
I have.
It is unbelievable. I don't know how they're trying to spin it, but apparently his girlfriend, who's 38, he's 76.
Shout out to him.
Had a baby in the fall that was like never announced. I don't know if they tried to keep it under wraps. They tried to make it a secret. I guess they tried to make it a secret because it's kind of strange.
Yeah.
The man's 76 years old. But now they're saying that it's not his baby. So
Whose is it?
So
Whose is it?
so what are they saying? I heard the people are
She
walking.
cheated with some younger dude.
Did she cheat
didn't
with a
have
strapping young
old
man?
Gray balls. She was like,
What was that?
"Yo,
What was that Adam
I
Sandler
don't want
movie?
this young."
The Adam Sandler movie where his girlfriend,
It's
his
old.
ex-girlfriend worked at Hooters. He used to say, "How do
Oh,
you live
yeah,
this wrinkly,
Big Daddy.
sweaty body?"
Yeah.
So, but what are they saying? He's acknowledging it. She's acknowledging it. They're saying they appreciate all the well wishes and the kid's doing well, and he's helping raise it. But it's not his kid. I mean, what was there? Some kind of insemination, a medical procedure?
Maybe.
But how embarrassing is it getting for these Patriots as an organization? This man is
He don't have a
76.
wife? He not married?
No, well, his wife passed away. You don't remember that? His wife passed away, I believe, in like 2011 or 12, and it was a big thing. He was on every show. We're not joking right now.
Yeah.
It's hard for me and you not to joke.
Right.
But the man was distraught.
Yeah, now he's good.
And the whole team, they
7 years
one of
later,
their
he found
one of
a
their
little
damn
young
Super Bowls they
whippersnapper to help
won,
him get over
and they
it.
mentioned her, it was for her. But like, this is part of the story. Like 6 months later, he's dating this 34-year-old at the time.
6 months.
6 months, brother.
For real?
6 months, crying every day. CBS, NBC,
You know they
NFL
say
Network.
Grief is an aphrodisiac.
Is
You
it?
ever watch that movie?
Maybe that's what
That's
happened.
a fucking movie
Is
right
it
there.
sti-
What
is it-
movie was that, yo?
I don't know.
Oh, my
Oh.
God. With Will Ferrell
Oh
teaching them
no!
how to be pimps?
Wedding Planners.
Wedding Crashes.
Wedding Crashers.
Yeah,
Wedding
yeah,
Crashers.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a funny part.
One of the best movies of all
Like
time.
Crash and
Yeah.
Furious.
Maybe that happened to Robert Kraft. I don't
think
know.
so,
He was
man.
74 at the time. Maybe
Yeah.
there shouldn't have been any aphrodisiac with this guy.
Yeah.
He's 74. Now he's even older. So I just wanted to point that out because to me it's funny. Being a Bronco fan, I'm enjoying it. I wouldn't be happy if it was with the Bronco organization.
Yeah.
I mean, they're tiptoeing this at Patriot Way. They're talking about it.
They
No one wants to talk about it. No one wants to bring it up. His sons, the Kraft organization we're talking billions.
Yo, I'll tell you what.
I heard this girlfriend's trying to get her way into the estate planning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like I don't have no problem with the Broncos doing it the Patriot way if they get the Patriot results. If you go on to Super Bowls every other year, 10 years in a row, 12 years in a row, cool.
I could see myself
Underpaid
getting
people.
used to that too.
But you're not. So let's stop doing it the Patriot way. Let's do it the Bronco way. Because our way was working for us. Let
That's
them
right.
do their fuck way. Well, guess what? Nobody likes them other than Patriot fans.
Except for
They
New
have
England.
the asterisk next to everything they've ever accomplished. Every Super Bowl
questionable.
victory, the rest of the world is like,
Very
yeah,
questionable.
but you videotaped their practice. Yeah, but they
Pulled
made up
the
a
fire
tuck
alarm.
rule for your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like
The headsets don't work for
but
the visiting
headsets
team,
don't work. Yeah,
right?
but you deflated the footballs. Yeah, but it's always a bunch of yeah buts with them. So let's not try to be them. Let's be us, man.
Absolutely.
Let's be us. Bronco for life.
All right. Enough about Robert Kraft.
Enough about
and
him.
his 40-year younger. Wait, what's going on there, man?
I don't know.
It's pretty
man.
weird.
It's kind of
Now,
nasty. though.
changing sports. We're gonna stay on sports. There's another funny story to me. Did you hear that Lonzo Ball lost a 3-point contest to Bow Wow? And this shit is on YouTube. It's all over. It's on Instagram. It's everywhere. You know, we talked last show about legendary players and about the pride. About the pride and believing in yourself. You think Michael fucking Jordan would have lost a
so
3-point
glad you brought up
contest
Michael
to
Jordan.
Bow Wow?
Let me tell you something about Michael Jordan.
Oh,
First of all,
no, be
before
careful.
I get
We're
into
not
this
doing
Bow Wow
this.
thing, let me tell you one thing first.
Be careful.
Go watch Like Mike. That's first and foremost. Bow Wow
Okay.
can ball. So if he got
Oh,
a little
man.
3-point shot just because he's not
So
in
you're
the
vouching
NBA,
for? You're saying it's
Bow Wow
okay?
is kinda nice.
You're saying it's okay that a professional basketball player
Can
whose
lose to
father?
someone who's not a professional?
No. What about whose father says he's the best thing since sliced bread? It's okay to be on YouTube and lose a 3-point contest to Bow Wow?
Listen,
What are you saying, sir?
I watched, what's his name? I was just watching
Lonzo
the 3-point
Ball.
contest. No. Who went in that 3-point contest? Paul George. Paul George made like
All right.
1 3 in that whole shit. Shooters miss. Players fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
I
Bow Wow's
don't
a beast. I ain't mad at that, but let me talk about Michael Jordan because I'm glad you brought him up.
No.
I was just watching this Michael Jordan flight school.
This is
on
not
YouTube
part of the.
2
This is
days
not part of the
ago,
show.
And Michael Jordan was trying to show them the rules for around the world, right? And he was like, and you only get 2 misses or you got to go back. Michael Jordan, every single shot got down to the second one, and then and it was like a big thing, like, oh, he made it. And it was like, oh, yeah, okay, cool. Like, in the crowd, like, yeah, he's still
We're talking about Mike now.
Mike now.
Why are we talking about a 50-something-year-old Michael Jordan?
He gets to the 3-point line, and he misses both, and he says, like nobody peeped it.
Yeah.
Fuck it. He just went on and was like, those are the rules, motherfucker. I'm not doing the fucking 3-pointers.
I don't know why it always comes back to. I don't know how it always comes.
That's the point.
I'm just glad he's my boy again.
People miss
I'm just glad he's my boy again because you've been trying to claim him lately. That's another talk show.
I like
that is my boy.
I love his shoes.
That is my boy.
Bing!
Yeah.
Those are the Bronco Blues right there.
Do you still have that scuff on? I tried to give you a little bit.
You did try to give me a scuff earlier, but I wiped it right off.
But anyways.
A1. Toyota. I mean,
so you're saying it's okay that Lonzo Ball lost a 3-point shoot?
How bad is it?
I mean, it's not really. There was a big celebration by Bow Wow. I mean,
Bow Wow can shoot, man. He plays basketball.
You just don't do that. That's like me.
And Lonzo can't fucking shoot. You know that. Everybody knows Lonzo. Lonzo didn't get drafted because he could shoot. He got drafted because he could pass.
So maybe you don't have it on. Maybe not. Maybe not have all your boys taping it.
I mean,
how about that?
He's being real.
You got to think about these things.
Just because I'm in the NBA don't mean I'm better than everybody at everything.
But speaking of the fantastic Ball family, have you heard the other story about the younger brother? You remember this? He got caught shoplifting in China. It was a couple weeks ago, and you remember your boy, Triple D, Draft Dodging Donnie, president, said how he saved these kids. If it wasn't for him, they'd have been stuck in China for the rest of their lives for shoplifting.
I remember hearing that story.
Yeah, you do.
I remember Lavar Ball saying...
Lavar.
Oh, he did what? I remember him being like, I don't know nothing about that. And everybody looked at Lavar like he was a buffoon.
It's funny because Lavar did say...
And I found myself being like, I would have said thank you. But now the truth wears its ugly fucking shirt.
I remember thinking that too. This is one of the times I said, you know what? Maybe Trump did something good if he helped these kids, man.
Yeah.
But LeVar wasn't going to give him that credit. Now, looky here.
Looky.
Couple weeks later, the truth comes to the top.
What was the truth?
Always rises to the top.
Did Donnie set him free?
Donnie didn't do shit. Everything was worked out already. They had paid the bail. They just had to stay for 2 more days and they were gone. He literally had nothing to do with it.
Wow.
So I think what we're saying here in a final analysis is that we both thought we could trust the President of the United States over Lavar Ball.
I believe most of the
crazy did. Lavar Ball.
Unfortunately,
$200 pair of sneakers, Lavar Ball.
Yeah.
I'm better than Michael Jordan, Lavar Ball.
Yeah.
Over our president.
Are they 200? I thought they were more than that.
It might be. I might be taking it easy.
Yeah, I feel like they're like.
And we come to find out that Lavar Ball was the guy telling the truth. Not our president.
Wow. Come on,
Not
Donnie.
Triple D.
Come on, Donnie.
Come on, man.
Come on,
you gotta lie about that too.
I don't.
We're not being political.
Shit is embarrassing.
This isn't a Republican or Democratic thing. Why you gotta lie about saving these kids? You know you didn't do it.
Embarrassing, bro.
Embarrassing.
But sidebar, me and you were talking about this. These two should have their own show, yo. TV show, YouTube show, podcast, something. They have so much in common. They both love attention.
Lavar Ball and Triple D.
You gotta give Triple D that. He's entertaining as shit.
They both think they're the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Both of them probably think they could beat Michael Jordan.
They're the best in the world. They know it.
Yeah.
You know Triple D knows he's the best.
For sure.
LeVar thinks he's the best.
LeVar said he could beat Michael Jordan.
It's crazy. These two are a match made in heaven.
Able to back me down.
Can you see these two going out to a nightclub at nighttime?
Pussy grabbing.
Pussy
right.
grabbing.
She'll be crazy.
It would be crazy, man. How they're not already friends, I don't know.
Yeah, right? They seem like they should be.
I think we're onto something here.
We are.
But you know what? We got our own show.
We can't
be
branding and marketing for other people. We
still
got to get our shit popping.
We're trying to get our show.
We still got to eclipse 1,000 views on this show.
We're trying to get our shit popping.
Let's work on it.
I ain't got time to help out LeVar Ball and Triple D.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? They're not as funny as us anyways.
They're not.
They crazier.
Yeah.
But I don't think they can talk shit
better.
For
sure.
They're more delusional, but I don't think they're funnier.
Word.
So in saying that, man,
Keep him with the basketball.
Exactly.
Keep him with the basketball.
Here's another, just an incredible story. I do a lot of this research. I did find this story.
He does do the research.
I just
He's
found
the
this
research
story.
guy.
Have you heard about J.R. Smith, man?
I did, from you. The research guy.
Ex-New York Nick, right?
I'm so unplugged. I don't know anything until you tell me, and then I'm like, this is hilarious
it's a good
shit.
thing I do all my research.
Yeah.
You know, he's a basketball player. He's got a pretty decent outside shot.
I used to
He's
roll
played
with
for
the Knicks a little
right?
bit. Orange.
But he's a wild dude. They've been talks to the club. He's out a lot. Different things. We're not going to get into all that.
A little cocaine rumors.
Cocaine, yeah. He
cocaine.
lost his temper this week. And this man threw his bowl of hot soup right into his assistant coach's face.
Son.
Let me ask you, how would you handle that if another man threw a bowl of hot soup into your face?
Let me tell you something. Bronco gang, non-violence aside, if somebody threw some hot soup at me, we fighting. On the spot,
I mean,
yo.
I think that's up there with spitting in the face.
I think it's right there. I
think those two rules are written down. Aren't we like taught that as we were young children?
They're written in our fucking soul.
Nobody spits in your face.
And nobody those hot food.
And nobody ever.
Not no soup.
Those hot soup in your
face.
face.
Not no ramen noodles. Not no motherfucking
grits.
Oatmeal. Not no grits. None of that shit.
So
you throw hot food at me, it's going down. We're gonna find out what your hands is talking about that day. And if I was that
mano y mano,
like you say in the old school, what do we say? Head up. I'm gonna need the head up, yo.
We talked about this.
Head up, yo.
We talked about this. You want that head up, man.
I want the head up, man. I want the fair one. That's what we said.
Inquiring minds like myself, I can't just let it in there.
Yeah.
What kind of soup was it?
I think it was tomato.
And what would be the worst?
I think tomato. Well, no. Initially, I thought tomato because it just sounds nasty. I don't want this shit in my hair.
I'm not a fan of tomato soup.
And who the fuck eats tomato soup?
Who does
that?
And
I was thinking about New England clam chowder.
I told you about it. It's now the pieces of clam are in your hair.
You smelling fishy.
You're carrying it around. Now you smell like shit all day. You not only got disrespected and severe burns to your facial area, you're walking around with a stench.
Yeah, we fighting, man. Period. And what they do? How did they handle it?
All they did was give this guy a 1-game suspension.
Let me ask you this: did they also give the coach the 1-game paycheck?
There was no financial agreement that I know.
If they gave him or if I was the commissioner or in charge of this team, I'm saying the only way I'm giving you 1-game suspension is if I also give that assistant coach your game check. That shit would make it fair to me.
So,
otherwise, I want a fair one, yo. Fight me.
In summation,
I don't even want to ask for a fair one. If
summation,
you throw fucking soup at me, it ain't gonna be no conversation. I'm just gonna hit you right then and there. I'm not gonna go to the front office.
No talking.
I'm going to hit you in your face right there, and we're gonna have to find out what them hands talking about.
But you would like to state for the record that for I don't know what's a game check for him?
About $400,000 or $500,000.
400,000 or 500,000. You'll take the hot soup.
It ain't 400. It's about 300,000.
Let's say it's 200.
Fuck it.
I'm okay with it.
Still enough. I could almost buy my crib in cash.
Hey, I'm with it.
You know what I'm saying?
Pour that soup on me, please.
Yeah, pour it.
But I don't think that happens.
But don't fucking pour it. Unless you're giving me 200 grand. You know what I'm saying? Don't run up on me like, you said to pour soup on me.
Let's make that very, very, there's rules to these things.
Yeah. 200,000, you can pour some fucking soup on me. Period. And it can't be hot enough to burn me permanently. You know what I'm saying?
There could be no
scar.
There could be no facial scar.
Period. I want his game check and I want all types of shit.
You're an artist, man. You have a career ahead of you.
Yeah, man.
We can't be having facial scars.
Exactly.
I understand.
Exactly.
So we've talked about a lot of sports today. You know what I mean? Boxing, we've been all over. Talked about the Broncos again, the Combine. Now I just want to talk about it's just a personal rant of everyday life that is it drove me crazy last week, man. We've talked about the Christmas card people and the birthday people. This isn't it's not a type of people. But where and how did it get so fucking difficult to purchase tickets to a movie, man? Do you know what I'm talking about, man?
I do know what you're talking about. I've had this experience myself.
What has happened?
I mean, obviously the technology is making it so people, their goal, I think, was to make it so people don't have to go to the movies and then find out the shit sold out. So you buy your tickets in advance, you pick your seat, and everything's supposed to be all good. But now, when you try to buy 3, 4, how does that go down for you?
Let me tell you about it. I had 3 kids to take, too. You know what I mean? They were all excited. Peter Rabbit.
Right.
You told me you haven't heard of this, but let me tell you.
I have not heard of this.
It's big with the kids.
Is it?
This Peter Rabbit guy.
How old do you
Almost
have to be?
Easter time. I'm not sure.
Oh, it is almost
but
Easter time.
pretty young kids, you know. So I had to try it. I found out you got to do this shit on the phone. Everybody's off school this week. You got to make sure you reserve your tickets. I couldn't believe it, man. And it puts you under pressure. There's a time limit to this thing. You got to go on, pick your tickets on a map. You got to give your credit card information. Well, unfortunately, I found out the hard way that it's timed. I got blocked out. I lost time. What is it called? You know, clocked out, man. I ran out of time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There wasn't a but there was a silent. You missed.
And they didn't have nothing on the screen. It was
Nope.
like you need more time.
No problem. I didn't get my tickets.
Right.
I'll go right back on and I'll get the same tickets.
Yeah.
That's not how it works. Some other creep. I don't know why I'm calling him a creep. I don't even know who it was. But somebody
Some other guy
else
trying to take kids to the movies.
stole my kids' Peter Rabbit tickets.
Damn.
Now there's no seats left together.
Yeah.
So, anyways, no Peter Rabbit. Have you ever told a 7-year-old that you're going to go to the movies that day and you're going to go Peter Rabbit? Let me tell you,
not.
does not go over well when you tell them there's no Peter Rabbit. There's been a change in plans.
Yeah.
7-year-olds don't really understand change in plans. Was not good, man.
A lot of adults don't.
And I've said it once, and they don't like it either.
Yeah.
The technology, it's going too crazy. I mean, what happened? I just want to go 45 minutes early. I want to drive to the movie theater. I want to sneak my illegal food in, and I want to buy my ticket.
See, I
That's
wanna do
it. And I
all
want to
those
go
things except the 45 minutes early. And for me, I have a totally different take on this. I want there to be better technology.
in.
You know what I'm saying? I like
I
technology.
don't know, man.
But like, okay, for
I
me,
I don't get
I
it.
was trying to go see Black Panther by myself. I only needed one ticket.
Hold on a
If you
second.
didn't see Black Panther, go check it out. It's a good movie. Go ahead.
Wait a minute.
What?
Did you say the words "go by myself"?
Absolutely said by myself.
Whoa.
I always go
whoa.
see movies by myself.
Whoa.
That's my favorite way to see
Whoa.
movies.
You're not one of those go see the movies by yourself people, are you?
I am that guy. One of those movie-loving dudes. But it
Wow.
ain't even just the movies. I can't even just... It's just the movies.
I've
I'm
seen
one of
you
those
guys,
by
man.
myself motherfuckers. Yo.
I've seen you guys.
Yo, I go to a restaurant by myself
Pretty. Hold on, man.
all the time.
Have you lost
I
your
go
mind?
for walks by myself.
Have you lost your mind?
No.
I don't mind the walks. Get your shit together. Go for a jog. Do what you gotta
I
do.
didn't say anything about
You're
jogging.
sitting down.
I said walking, motherfucker.
You're telling me that you sit down at a place of
I
business.
don't understand joggers.
You're that guy at the restaurant that's sitting down and eating a meal by himself?
Absolutely.
You seem way too
Yo,
young for that, man.
You need to do that.
I've seen the widow or the widower. They're sitting down. You always say to yourself, "Oh, I feel terrible.
Right.
I wonder how long ago his wife died."
Yeah.
You're
I'm not-
saying it's
my
not
wife
it
is
with
alive
you.
and well.
She
So are my
is.
kids, but they don't need to come every time I go to eat. You know what I'm saying? I go out to eat with them a lot too. But you know what? First of all,
It's kind of
it's
weird, man.
way more enjoyable by myself. If it was just me and my wife, that shit is number one.
This is kind.
That's the best. If I could
Okay.
go with her to the
Glad
movies
you brought
or
that.
to dinner,
He walked
it's
it.
better. Matter of fact, no. To dinner is
Tina,
better. To the
Tina, he
movie,
walked
it's
that
not
one back.
better.
I don't know if she caught that.
Yeah, I'm walking it back.
He walked it
For the
back.
movies, it's not better. For the movies, I prefer to be by myself. Period. Period.
Wow.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because when you go to the movies with your girl,
You're
your
a
wife,
strange
whatever,
guy, man.
you like, I gotta engage a little bit because we're supposed to be on a date or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
The shoulder rub.
But now you're missing
hand
out on key
touch.
fucking shit in the movies. And I'm like a movie dude. I pay attention to the transitions. I pay attention to the camera angles. Like, I appreciate the art of it. So I love seeing them shits by myself. And as far as food, obviously, I fucking love me some food too. And I see the art in that shit. I love going to the restaurant and being like, shit, catching up on some emails, eating my shit, taking my slow ass time, just doing me. Like, I love being by myself and I'm comfortable enough to do it. I think people don't do it enough because they're not as comfortable in their own skin. They're afraid to get judged by people. But guess
I
what?
couldn't be that guy.
I don't give a shit about people looking at me because I ain't looking at you.
Wow.
Period.
Have the
back
waitress,
to my
have the
problem with the
waiter or
movie
the
theater thing.
waitresses ever said anything?
No.
Like-
You know what they say? You want the usual? Yup. I do. And I got a usual at like
Wow.
8 different places because that's how I do. Dolo.
The lone eater.
The lone eater, the lone movie watcher, the lone walker,
Wow.
the lone recorder. I come in the studio, I zone out by myself. I don't even want no engineers half
This
the
is
time.
crazy, man.
I love being by myself. I love me.
This is crazy talk. I get the personal time,
But peep this.
but
Back
don't
to
be
your
that
movie
guy.
issue. Why it needs more
Yeah, we're back.
technology.
Yeah.
I bought this one ticket. And first of all, these fucking tickets,
Make
they
sure
need
you're
bigger
paying attention.
theaters,
He
yo.
bought one ticket,
They need bigger theaters or something, yo. They got to adjust how they accommodate for these certain movies that are big.
especially when
Black
they're that
Panther, I had to go through 6 different theaters. I was open. I'm a free bird. I'm open at like 30 different times.
Yeah.
I go to 10 different theaters. I couldn't find a single theater that had that shit. Like, without sitting in, like, the front row or, like, the last row. Yeah. And I'm like, son. Or off to the side.
Yeah.
I finally find one. It's not the 3D one. It's not the IMAX one. I go to, like, the regular-ass, whack-ass shit, right?
The old school.
But I got a good seat. You know what I mean? But here's the crazy shit. I get there, and I fucking wait in line. I read the instructions afterwards. Because I'm like, okay, I got my fucking shit. I'm like, where's the QR? Like, there's no barcode I can just scan when I go. That shit is like, oh, when you just show them, just tell them this number when you get in the line.
No StubHub.
Are you fucking kidding me, yo?
Man.
I bought my ticket already, and I still gotta wait in line for 30 minutes? And why the fuck are there only 2 old-ass motherfuckers at the movie theater on a Saturday when the most popular movie in movie history is out right now? How the fuck are there 2 people working there, yo?
Wow.
When people need jobs, you're making, you know, I saw like 10 people get out of line.
Now we triggered something with you.
The economy's fucked up because fucking people who employ people are so fucking cheap, yo. You know how many times I walked out of Walmart because they didn't have no motherfucking people working in the goddamn Walmart?
Yeah.
And I'm like, the lines are too long, I'm out. Yeah. Employ some more people, and more people will have money, and the economy will actually do better. That's my take on that shit.
That's a whole nother topic, though, that we're not gonna get to. But I'm gonna say I don't know how I feel about you being the single meal consuming and movie guy. I'm gonna need some time to process all this information, man.
I love it.
It's kinda fucking weird.
Well,
listen, you know I don't like weird.
What do y'all think about going to the movies by yourself?
Let us know.
Weigh in. Am I the only weirdo?
Am I the strange one?
Or is everybody comfortable enough?
Do I have some kind of weird paranoia that shouldn't
about
exist?
What other people think?
When I see these people, you don't ever say to yourself, well, I wonder what that guy's story is. I'm trying to think what I would think if I saw you.
I'm one of those people, so I don't even look at you.
I don't know, man. I might look at you and be like, what's this guy's deal?
He too has discovered the art of me time. Shout out to you, my guy. Man.
I'm old school. I'm still a taxi guy. I never been comfortable. You tried to show me in Miami.
Definitely.
You tried to show you. You were great. You were fantastic calling Ubers in Miami.
Yes,
I gotta give it to you.
You know what I'm saying?
We were rolling everywhere we went.
Uber's the
Remember
wave,
the time after the Dolphin game too? All them other people were stuck late in that line. I gotta give it to you. So you're a big Uber guy.
I am.
Did you hear this Uber story?
I only heard it because you told me.
Well,
I didn't hear before that.
I get these incredible stories.
Where do you get these shits?
The internet, man. No, I get it from different. I have multiple sources.
Okay.
Yahoo's a big one. CNN. Okay. Can I say that? I'm saying CNN.
I mean, I don't have a problem.
They might come after me.
Why?
You know, CNN. It's fake news.
Anyways,
you know who they are.
The same way we would come after them if they said they watch Fox News.
You know what? I get some of my information from Fox News. There's some things that are possible. I don't really watch it. But anyways, this kid, University of I believe West Virginia, student. Him and his boys, you know how we do.
I like their jerseys.
They got crazy. Pretty decent basketball team through the years. Anyways, football too. You're right.
A couple good
You're right.
receivers there.
So these guys get to drinking. You know, I guess it turns into, I didn't get to go away to college. You know, I don't think you did either.
Yeah, I did not. I had scholarships and shit and didn't go.
Oh,
I said fuck school.
Okay.
Don't say that if you don't want to say that.
Yep. And we like the kids here.
I'm
not sure why he said that. That wasn't very positive.
Not regular school. Learn your shit.
Back to my.
I'm saying don't pay for college is a scam.
We'll
get to that later.
Back to my Uber story.
Unless you need it to do your job.
This kid gets drunk.
But I'm all about learning though.
Drunk off his ass. He orders an Uber.
Right.
You know, he does it from the phone like you. Real slick guy.
Yo, I've done.
I got it, guys. We ain't even gotta dial no numbers. I'm gonna take care of it. He was so drunk, instead of putting his apartment in, his address that was close to the school, and going home from the party, he put his home address that was in New Jersey.
All right.
This Uber comes. It's however many hours it takes to drive from West Virginia to New Jersey. I don't know.
That's where he fucked up.
But it's multiple hours. He wakes up at home with the Uber driver waking him up saying, "We're here." It's 1,600 dineros.
I'll be tight about that one.
Once again, if we didn't have technology, this would have never happened to this kid.
Let me tell you how easy that is to happen.
He would have tried to call a cab. First of all, cab wouldn't drive to fucking West Virginia to New Jersey. Okay?
But an Uber driver would be like, I'm good for the week for this one ride.
I can't take the technology, man.
But let me tell you how easy it is to fuck that up, though. Because, like, I know you're probably judging him as a person who doesn't use Uber. He didn't have to type in his home address.
No.
On Uber, you save your locations. Like, this is my home. This is when I'm at the studio. This is when I'm here.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to just, he might have just left it on the
last. But
that's
probably what he did. Or he probably
exactly
just tapped it.
I did that a couple weeks ago. I ordered food.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize my shit was still saved from the last time I ordered Uber
when
at the studio.
When you ordered the food, were you by yourself again?
No.
Did you eat the food that you ordered by yourself or with your family?
I ate it with my family.
Nice. Okay.
But peep this. I ordered this food, but I forgot that I still had the studio address. And not this studio, the New Haven studio.
Yeah.
So the dude was like, yo, I'm outside. I'm like, no, you're not. I'm looking out the window. He's like, 27. I'm like, shit, my bad. Like,
See?
yo,
See
can
what
you
I
bring
mean?
that shit 2 towns over, please?
See what I mean?
You know what I mean?
You call a cab, you dial the number, you talk to the gentleman on the other side, and you give him the address.
That don't
and
sound like
that's
mad work.
I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it.
Listen, when I Uber, my address is in there, my card information is there, my location is in there, where I'm going is in there.
Yeah.
And all I do is go, need a ride to there. I push a button, boom, and guess what they do? They say, who's in the area? Who's in the area? And then the guy says, someone needs a ride from there to there, and one of them, whoever take this first come, first serve, they're like, I got it. And they're like, and then it says, yo,
crazy, man.
your Uber driver be in 3 minutes, be outside. Or they'll call you. And they already have my number, too, to call me. That shit is amazing, yo.
$1,600.
It's a human error that fucked it up.
It's pretty
because
impressive.
humans sometimes forget to. Oh shit! Let me make sure my address is the correct location. Uber is fire, man.
Now I've got one more.
Invest in Uber.
One more special story.
It is the move.
Did you hear this morning? I see on the news. Actually, before I came out here to do this show today.
What did you see?
Apparently on this.
What did he say?
I think it was American Airlines flight last night.
What did he say?
What did he say? Friday.
See?
Ice Cube.
That's my guy
Ice
right
Cube,
there.
yeah. So, anyways, some lady on this flight, I don't know where it was from, but it was American Airlines. It happened this morning. You know, they're up there 10,000 feet. I don't know how many feet, but they're just flying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She decided it was a good time to open up the cabin door. You know what I mean? Like, open up the door to the airplane, man. She was out of her mind. She was like saying she was God or something. What I'm saying is, man, can you imagine?
She was high, yo.
You're on the way to Costa Rica.
And hasn't been sleeping.
Or
I had that happen to me.
Let's say I'm going out to Vegas or we're going to Miami, and somebody tries to get up and open the door.
Be glad to see what them hands
Let me tell you,
about.
I saw what happened to this lady.
Yo, she had to
They were like standing on this lady's head. They had her hog tied.
Though?
Whoever these
was it like
hero
just
people,
or was it like marshals and shit?
It was good old fashioned Western justice we've been talking about. It was the people on the passengers.
Oh,
they had her feet tied up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hog tied. What you know about a hog tie?
That's pretty dope.
She ain't gonna do that again. What I'm gonna say is she ain't gonna do that on my flight.
Oh hell no.
Can you imagine, man?
Somebody opened the plane while you flying?
She tried to. She didn't get it open. I don't even know if it's possible at that altitude, but she was trying.
I don't even think you can, right? It better not be easy.
I just want to give a salute, though, to those passengers. They handled it well.
You guys, man.
You know what I mean? The old feet tied together. She ain't even getting up. I saw a video. Somebody was, like, standing on her head. Like, not even, like, 1 foot on, 1 foot off.
Wow.
Like, 2 feet just, wow. I'm 250
How heavy,
on
though?
your head. You ain't moving. You ain't moving.
I crush somebody. If I stand on somebody's head.
You don't open a door on a plane.
I don't even want them to.
I couldn't believe it, man. But I thought it was a little entertaining.
Yeah.
I thought I would share it with you. You know what I mean? I think the words come to mind. Not today.
Not today, friend.
Not today. Not this flight. I've been working my shitty job all year. This is my one vacation.
Yeah.
And you gonna think you got and open up the plane?
Yeah.
I paid $300 for these tickets. Not today.
Not today.
The old takedown.
Going down.
It turned into the rodeo. She was hogtied. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, I gotta watch that shit.
I'm telling you. It's that special time of the show.
Everybody's favorite.
We've covered. I'm not sure about that.
I mean,
sir.
it's some people's favorite. Trust me.
I think it started up some trouble the last show, but you know what? It's time for the punch in the face list / why are you mad? Okay. Now I told you after the Super Bowl that I thought that maybe my punch in the face list might have some special powers.
Right.
We saw what happened to the Patriots and Tom and Gronkowski.
Matt Patricia.
Matt, thank you, because I have called him the wrong name. Matt Patricia, Mr. fucking Pencil. We saw what happened to them. Now, I jumped off a damn bridge a week ago, and I put the NRA on the top of our punch in the face list. We were talking about the Florida shooting and everything.
Yeah.
First of all, I want to say, a lot of people commented.
Shout out to that dude who
Exactly.
commented.
And we respect all those opinions. I couldn't hit him back because I couldn't.
Yeah,
the technology again, sir.
It's your fault you don't know how to use the technology. It's not technology's
My point
fault.
is, I worded the whole thing wrong. I didn't literally mean the people in the NRA. The people that you love your guns, that's your hobby. You go to the range. I respect that. You hunt with your kids. That's not what it is. What I mean is the political end. This Wayne I'm going to just pronounce it the way I want to pronounce it. LaPierre. I think it's LaPierre. I don't know what it is. and this incredibly kind woman, I'm being sarcastic, this Dana Loesch, okay? These two, they're making...
Dave Loesch?
Dana Loesch, I think.
Dave Loesch?
I think it's...
Dave Loesch?
No. Anyways, that's who I should have said. But I'm talking about the power of my punch in the face list is that look at what has happened.
What happened?
Since I put them on the top of the punch in the face list.
Tell them about the gun line, boss.
12 to 15 of their biggest sponsors pulling their sponsorships from the NRA. They're not getting rental car discounts anymore, let me tell you.
No?
They're not getting discounts on their flights. They're all taking it away.
Wow.
People are standing up for these kids, okay? The other thing that happened, they're fighting it hard now. This is going to be the big thing. Are we going to raise the age to 21, right? Are we going to keep allowing 18-year-old kids to buy these rifles?
Let me tell you this.
These semi-automatic
I have an
rifles.
opinion on that one, though. And
Okay.
it is different than yours.
Okay.
How are we going to allow 18-year-olds to fight war, but not buy beer and not buy guns? You can take a gun. You can have a gun to go kill some motherfuckers in a war, but you can't have a gun to go shoot a bird or hit a target.
Let me.
That seems ridiculous.
I just want to continue to just. I'm gonna get right back.
And
at
I don't
you.
shoot
You
birds.
know-
I fuck with animals.
Listen, you know what's coming.
I don't really fuck with animals, but I'm working on it.
I'm gonna get back at you bad. But I want to just finish. I want to finish my point of the power of my punch in the face.
Oh, it
list
is powerful.
Is that they lost sponsorships. These kids are going to D.C. There's gonna be a big march on the 24th. Trump, Triple D, is talking about eliminating these bump stocks right away. It's a way they put it's a type of clip of ammunition that basically turns the thing into an automatic machine gun instead of a semi-automatic, one shot at a time, and it gives them like way more rounds.
So
I don't know
shout
the
out to
total
Trump then,
things.
right?
No, well he's thinking
Give
about
him
doing
his
it.
love.
I don't know.
When you fuck with what he do, you gotta give him his love.
I do. And he's also talked about he believes the age should be 21, not 18.
Hey.
But I think
the teachers should start clapping people.
He does. He thinks he thinks the teachers should start packing Uzis. We don't have time for that today. Trying to get back to my point, man.
Mm-hmm.
They're losing sponsorships, right?
Yeah.
These kids are marching, right? Mm-hmm. Donald Trump saying he's gonna take people's guns away with no due process. That might be a little over your head, but let me tell you, he said some crazy shit the other day.
That seems crazy.
Even on my end, I was like, wow, their world is falling apart because of my punch in the face list.
Yeah.
Also, Dick's Sporting Goods, Walmart. Have you seen what they're doing? They're saying they don't care if the law doesn't get changed to 18. From now on in their stores, to purchase these weapons, you got to be 21.
Hey, listen, fuck Walmart.
You got to be 21.
But I go there.
What about Dick's Sporting Goods?
I fuck with Dick's
Sporting
Sporting
Goods.
Goods.
Me too.
Yeah,
I
fuck with Dick's.
like the Adidas shit. But
That's
anyways,
pause.
My point is, so because I like the progress.
Take it back.
Because I like the progress, I think it's helped. Like I said, I'm not putting down the members.
Right.
I'm gonna put down just one guy.
I know a bunch of members I'm cool with.
Because I found out about Mr. Wayne LaPierre.
I'm guaranteed
This guy,
that's not it.
he's another one. He loves his guns.
Analyze that.
He loves his guns. Consigliere. This guy, he loves his guns. Real tough guy, this Wayne LaPierre. I don't know, it sounds French. I don't even know what that is. But anyways.
Maybe it's Italian.
Maybe he could be Italian. Right? He's another one. I come to find out, I see an article this week. Guess what?
What?
He, like Triple D, was called upon of this beautiful nation to serve. He also got drafted.
Wow.
He also got a deferment. He's another one. He loves running around the woods, but he don't want to run around them woods. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Big tough guy, all this stuff with his political presence. So I just want Wayne to know that I see you, man, and I know what you're about. and you ain't shit.
Listen,
And you making money off of this stuff?
To the president of the NRA.
Huh?
I feel like that's the wrong person to talk
Well,
shit
hey, I'm doing it.
President of guns.
I'm doing it.
Nah.
So
I ain't say none of that.
but I want. Hey, you're scaring me now.
All right,
You're
my
scaring
bad,
me.
my bad.
I'm gonna leave him up there, and I'm gonna hope that these next couple of weeks something else gets passed. Nothing to do with the Second Amendment.
Right.
You know what my problem is, these semi-automatic weapons.
Mm-hmm.
But Wayne, I just want to let you know, I know you. I know what type of guy you are. You ain't even.
And you fired some semi-automatic
I mean,
weapons,
from time to time,
right?
Allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then again, I was in the military. Wayne wasn't. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm done that. So, sir, why are you mad?
I'm mad that you judged me for going to the movies by myself.
Oh, I haven't even started.
That's why I'm mad. I'm mad because you got a problem with people being comfortable in their own skin, comfortable enough to eat a meal by themselves. You know what I'm saying? What is wrong with that? I'm supposed to be so self-conscious in this world that I'm like, oh my God, people might think my wife died. Who the fuck thinks about shit like that? Nah.
I would
I'm
know.
Here. Whoever I'm not with is doing what they doing. I'm doing what I'm doing.
Let you do
I'm
you,
on a little
sir.
lunch break from the studio. I'm going to go grab something to eat, and I'm going to go back to work.
I don't know.
I do what I
man.
want. So I'm mad at you for judging.
Do you also get a dessert? I'm just
I do
saying.
not get
Is this like a course
I'll be
thing?
honest with you.
Is the waiter like coming and going?
I can't even
and coming
remember.
and going?
I
Do you
think
make
the last
small
time I got
talk
a
with the
dessert
waitress?
was like if I went to Friendly's.
Let me
some
ask you
shit.
this:
If I go to
Do
an
they
ice
talk
cream
to you?
place,
Do
I'll
they
get
talk
ice
to you more when you're by yourself?
cream. No, they know damn well I'm by myself because I'm looking for me time. They're like, oh, I'll come over if his water gets low. That's it. We don't need to talk about nothing, yo. I'm in my phone. I might put headphones on. I might be rude as shit.
It's time.
I put my headphones like, yo.
It's time to do work.
Yeah.
It's time to handle that business.
Or it's time to just zone out and relax and get away from you. And by you, I mean the world.
I understand that's why you're mad, but
And I eat a lot of good food by myself.
I'm sitting over. I gotta let you know you are in the process of being judged.
I don't care.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? I don't care. Judge. Just hope you like my music. That's it.
Remember, we want that feedback.
Yeah, give
Is
us
this
the
guy
feedback. Am I a weirdo?
Is this guy a weirdo?
Do you watch the movies too? Have you anybody that's ever watched the movie by themselves?
No.
On purpose.
Gone to the movie theater.
Gone to the movie theater by themselves. Comment and say, I did it too. Anybody that's ever gone to a restaurant by themselves and had a great time with their me time.
This is going to be
comment,
the new
I did it
Me
too.
Too movement.
Yeah, the new Me Too movement, man.
All right, man.
Nothing weird about that.
I
But
think
that's
we've
the end of
covered
the show.
all the bases, man.
Hey, shout out to you guys for tuning in.
Thank you so much. We
As
appreciate
always,
you.
subscribe to the channel. Follow us both
Check it
on
out.
Instagram.
We're trying to get going.
At the one and only Leaf.
We
At the
trying
Mad
to get going.
Fanatic. But also, I think we're going to make a Mad Talk Podcast Instagram account this week.
Absolutely.
Follow that account.
Be on the
It's going to be
lookout.
lit. And
gotta get it going.
as always, appreciate the blessings.
Appreciate.
Life
Be happy
is beautiful.
and smile.
My man.
Peace.